Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Haruna and today I'm just popping in quickly because I want to talk about something I bought a few weeks ago and how to protect and utilize it. I am of course talking about my new Louis Vuitton Speedy 25 and I'm looking at things like inserts and how to make it more versatile. You might ask the question, Haruna, if you wanted a crossbody bag, why did you not simply buy the Bandouliere? Well, it's money. It's all about money, and the Bandouliere bags are about £200 more expensive than the regular Speedy bags, and I bought my bag secondhand, and if you factor in that price, I pay about half of what a new Speedy 25 Bandouliere actually costs. So I am improvising. I'm putting a strap on my regular Speedy. Guys, if you're new here, my name is Haruna and I love everything travel, beauty, fashion. It's a little bit of a mess around here, but we love it. And if you love it too, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you can see when I upload videos. And if you want to support my channel, you can buy me a coffee on the link in the description. Let's go with this controversial topic. Before we come to the most controversial part, I want to talk about inserts. Now, in luxury bags, it's quite common for people to put inserts inside, both for resale purposes and just to actually protect their handbags. I've seen the inside of some handbags that are about 30 years old, and because they've had protectors inside, they look brand new. Now, my Speedy does have a few little pen marks inside. While they're not visible whatsoever and it doesn't bother me at all, I don't want any more because I have chocolate, I have drinks with me, and those are going to leave stains on my very nice red interior. So I have bought an insert. This particular one is from Amazon. I will put a link in the description so you can shop it too. I think it costs like £13, which is absolutely not bad. If you go on Etsy and places like that, they're about £35 to £40 and you might have to pay £30 shipping, which I was not very interested in. They might be better quality, but this will do what I need. It will hold the shape, it will protect the inside, it has some little pockets, and the best part is this middle bit here you can take out. I like having big insides, so it's usually a little bit messy in my bags, but I usually have like clunky things, and if I don't, I can put this back in and actually have like a slender mid bit. I have then a zipper inside, which is perfect. But for what I need right now, this is what I'm going to do. This does also actually have these little clasps inside. It's right here. And it does actually come with this little thing as well, which I think should be a key holder. If I'm not mistaken, I have actually never used anything like that, but it's there if you need it. So if you look away from this bit, which obviously has three compartments on this side, one compartment on that side, and then a zipper in the middle. This one has two on the outside here. It has a larger one on the outside there. Then it comes with 5 pockets on the inside, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. So I think that's actually genius because you might need it for different things. You might have small things you want to put in, you might have a big thing you want to put in, but this fits perfectly and it does collapse, so it'll be easy to put inside. Look at that, it fits perfectly. Now, obviously if you pull your bag out, there will be a gap on the side, but you're not really going to do that while you're carrying your bag. So there might be like an inch, not even an inch, lost around it, but at least you're protecting your bag. And of course, because the insert is felt, it is flexible. So if you need it to expand, it will. I'm going to put this in so you can see how it looks. There you go, and now suddenly you have a zip pocket in the middle as well. I really love this, I think it's genius. And then you just take it out when you don't need it. I think this is absolutely genius. And it's the same color as the interior in my bag. Another thing that inserts is great for is to hold the shape of the bag. Now, Speedies are not exactly known for holding their shape well, and that's kind of what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be like a duffel bag style. But as you can see now that I have my insert inside, it holds the shape much better. So if I put my bag down, it just stands a bit nicer, which means that when you don't have a lot of stuff in it, it will stand much better. It will keep its shape much better. So I always recommend getting an insert. I recommend getting an insert no matter what bag you have, if it fits inside, of course. But especially with Speedies and other like very thin and also canvas bags, because they will hold their shape so much better. Now onto the controversy, and the reason that this is a little controversial is not because I'm doing something wrong, but because a lot of people don't like putting straps on their regular Speedies. I see tons of people who do it and then tons of people who are very against it. And the reason why I obviously want to put one on is because I like having a crossbody bag. On a bandolier there is a leather tab right here with a ring where you can put your strap on, so it will be like this, and it will actually carry quite nicely. But on the regular Speedy there is nowhere to actually put this strap. Now you could put it on the leather tabs, but there is only a hole on one side. You could put a hole in the other side, but you're seriously damaging your bag if you do this. You will also damage the resale value of your bag, so you don't really want to do that. So the only option you really have is to put them on these, and you have to be aware that this can make your bag lose its shape. Now this is one of the reasons why this is so controversial, because obviously bags like these get quite heavy. You can usually carry quite a lot in them, and when you then put something on, let's say this one and this one, it will shape after it. So it will move sideways, it will probably make your bag a bit wonky. So what you need to do is be very careful and swap them around quite often. The second thing that is a little bit annoying is that when you put a strap on these, they're very close together, so the bag is going to sit quite out from your body. But if you're doing this just because you need an extra pair of hands now and then and you don't do it very often, then it's okay, or I think it's okay at least. I would also never do this on a Speedy 30 or a 35 or any other bigger bags, because they're bigger, you can fill more into them, therefore they will be heavier. The only bag I feel comfortable doing this with is the 25, because it's so small. If you carry a brick around in there, it will get heavy, but it's not very likely that you're going to do that. So the amount that you can fill in one of these doesn't make it dangerous to put a strap there. So I have bought a strap on Amazon. I've simply not wanted to buy one from Louis Vuitton. I might do it at some point, but the Louis Vuitton straps cost over £250, and I think it's just insane. It's so much money, and then I could just as well buy a bandolier bag, and obviously that is why you get the bandolier bags, because you might as well buy one instead of buying a regular Speedy and a strap. So I bought this off Amazon, and I'm actually really pleased with it. So you can have a look here. There is a tiny little bit of color difference, but when you get it down here, it's not very noticeable. So I'm quite happy with this. I think I pay about £15 for it. It's not real leather, or at least I don't think so, but it will do if you need something just for now and then. As long as it's about the same color, the hardware is about the same color, I really don't care. It's just a strap. So I'm going to put this on. So I'll put it on like one each. So this is at the front near the zipper. One on there, then one on the back side. So I'm putting this on the opposite side, just to obviously make a little bit of space between where they are. There you go. Now, as you can see, this does hold these up. You can kind of bend them down like this, but there is something wonky to it, so I don't recommend doing this every day. But again, if you need to just now and then, I think this will be absolutely okay. And this is a bag where you would normally carry it like this anyway. I also like that this strap is so small that I can just carry it in the bag. You won't really notice it's there, but if you need it, you can put it on. And I'm quite happy with how it looks. If you want to try one of these as well, I have linked that as well in the description of this video, so you can have a look. Again, you can go and buy a Louis Vuitton one. You can of course also buy a second-hand or a vintage strap, but just be careful that they are the same color, because especially if you have the monogram version that doesn't have the dark handles, and you buy, let's say you have a new bag and you buy a vintage strap, they will very likely be different colors. It's a little bit less dangerous with these bags with the demi-erre beans, because the leather stays quite similar color. It might darken slightly, or if it obviously has water damage or something, but you don't have to be quite as careful with this. The only difference I can really see is that the seam on the strap is slightly lighter than the one on the actual bag, but from far away you're not going to see that, so it doesn't bother me, to be honest. I'm very happy with my purchases. They're not the most extravagant, but it works for me. I needed an insert and this really does the job. I needed a crossbody strap for now and then, and this one does the job as well. It's not something I'm going to use a lot, the strap that is. Of course I will use the bag a lot, but it's just nice to have one if you really need one. If you have your hands full already, it's nice to be able to sling your bag crossbody just for a minute or maybe just for the day. It's absolutely up to you, and this works for me. That was everything for this video, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you can see when I upload videos. I upload videos on Fridays. So I guess me and my Speedy are gonna have a good week, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye!